crazy?
Huh?
When it says connect to Wi-Fi, it says somebody's starting. It's the Elon Musk internet. That's starting, right? It's not strong. Oh shit.
Someone connected to our Wi-Fi?
No, somebody has a starting Wi-Fi, starting internet space.
And if you guys see you can connect to it?
They have the password.
What is that on the window?
A bug. I'll clean the windows until that damn bug arrives.
What kind of bug is that? It's gonna come in the window. Do not open that window. If you open that window, I'm running to that lake. Not running into there. I'm climbing this gate. Actually, it'll probably be worse in there.
Yay.
What happened?
I think there was like parts and stuff coming out. Hi, how you doing? Waiting to get in here to get our trailer. Hi, Andrew and Carolina. Or Carolina. Been good, how you doing? Trucking. Been working like a dog. I bought a house and we're fixing up the house. So I'm working all weekend.
What is the price in front of us?
I'm about to pick up a trailer from this
What is the
yard
price?
and then I'll be headed north to Arcadia, Florida. Trucking. 30 people. That's the most people I've had. Had 30 people, but they're all gone. Got one like, get some more thumbs up. Come on. Oh, let's go.
The dumbest truck in the world.
It's got a sensor so that
how this is going to work. And the only way I can know is
turns off if nobody's using it.
listening for the sounds. We should take off the parking brake. Hopefully we roll down here.
Mario's going to work today. Gone for a couple seconds. My dad is a truck driver. He's stopped. No, it's 50-50.
Volvo was so confident in this truck, they tested it on a human to prove just how accurate the truck's steering was. Volvo buried a technician underground with only his head exposed, then drove the truck directly over him. One wrong move would have been a disaster. The truck passed just inches above his head without touching him. But that wasn't even Volvo's craziest test. Volvo Trucks president stood on top of a truck suspended 65 feet in the air by a single cast iron hook. One hook strong enough to hold 32 tons. Then Volvo wanted to prove how light their steering system really was. So they connected a hamster wheel directly to a truck's steering and let a hamster guide a 15-ton truck through a quarry in Spain, chasing nothing but a carrot. Then came the biggest test of all, 20 trailers, 750 tons, all connected to a single truck. The first attempt looked like a complete failure. The front wheels lifted off the ground and everyone thought it was over. They made some adjustments and tried again. This one truck pulled all 750 tons. Volvo was so confident in this truck, they tested it on a human to prove
Boom.
Look, Poppy, this is Roblox. You're supposed to write the word that it says, and you were supposed to write something about Michael Jackson in the corner.
Section 25 cents.
Doesn't have a trailer.
Huh?
Doesn't have a trailer.
Oh, this is true. This is plastic. This is another thing I forgot. Money? Oh, there's actually 25 cents that costs some bottles here. So they charge me this, and then I have to go back to the supermarket to get my money. It's crazy. Actually, this makes no sense. It makes me more responsible for their habits.
sting you? Huh? Siri, if you have bright clothes on there, would it sting you?
It's probably more attractive to the bright colors because it thinks you're a flower.
There's literally, if you step on that, you're falling straight through. That's how I gotta put that in number 18 here.
other car.
What's your character name? Anaya. Hi there, what's your character's
the Autobahn.
I want to go there.
Mother discovered that her daughter was playing a girl in class, so she decided it was time to teach her a lesson she'd never forget.
McLaren's cost $1.5 million. That's how much Nadia paid for hers. Claudia's.
His cousin Billy.
That's
If you lay down there, you're going to sleep. I said, if you lay down back there, you're going to fall asleep.
at this point we should go home. Martha's not even started.
I heard they want a ball python.
Yeah. It's not a.
I think that's the ones that are.
Huh?
So I think those are the ones Aaron has.
It's a ball python.
It's python. Yeah, remember? Give me that pillow color with the flowers. It's true. Yeah, it's just very nice. Look at that. truck here or anything. Truck's right there. get back early, and I won't be able to get back early. So put these on.
week. What a scum. $5. So cool. I know. So cool. Please join the live screen. Why doesn't no one want to join? Just getting psyched. on his watch. He's like, you're so fun. Everyone's watching and report. He's like, and subscribe. And keep watching this report. Please like, subscribe, buzz, report. Please like, subscribe, this report. Please like, subscribe, this report. Truck is on fire, the truck is on fire. Please like, subscribe, this report. Please like, where's he stopping? Stop me.
Right here.
Huh?
Right here.
At the racetrack?
Yeah.
Are you stopping there?
Yeah.
So you guys are both going to stop there? Air's leaking?